What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Double Money event week, as well as the vehicle and property discounts. This event week is for January 23rd through January 29th, 2020. So, the vehicle that released today was the Nagasaki Outlaw. This vehicle has literally no visual customization at all, just paint and some normal gun running style liveries, not really much else. It's very slow on a straight line and not competitive in the off-roads class at all. With a normal price of over $1.2 million, that is ridiculous, as these things cost between $20,000 to $30,000 in real life, which definitely makes no sense on the scale of things money-wise. So definitely nowhere near $1 million. Even if they give it a discount in the future, let's say half price, and with the trade price, let's say it costs, I don't know, let's just round it off to $500,000, it would still be overpriced at $500,000 in my opinion. So that's just what we're dealing with these crazy DLC vehicle prices at this point. So some good news: the current casino podium vehicle is the Progen Emirates. This car released back in August of 2019 as part of the casino update drip feed and costs normally over $2.7 million, and you're running in at about $3 million with upgrades. So this and the Krieger are the top two all-round supercars with the insane amount of combination of acceleration, top speed, and race car style handling. If you already have the Emirates, I highly recommend that you still try to win the podium one, because then you could sell your original one that you bought back then and then make a ton of money back. You can see that the one I bought back in August sells for over $1.8 million. And if I get the other one for free, then I spend about, let's say, $300,000 in upgrades, then I earned over $1.5 million profit. So if that's not enough of an incentive, the stock wheels on the podium version of this car are, those are basically like the Sports S Racer wheels, but a bit larger, so they're a little exclusive to that car because of the size. They're already painted black for you, so if you wanted those wheels and you couldn't get them in black because your iFruit app doesn't work or whatever the case, there's a great way to get it as well. Alright, so to start off with the property discounts, we have 25% off the casino penthouse, 25% off the floor plan upgrades, and also 25% off the penthouse decorations from the Diamond Casino store. So I think now's a great time to buy some of those penthouse decorations if you're holding off on it, or just buy a penthouse in general, even though it's kind of useless at this point, but if you still want to buy one, at least it's on discount. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have 40% off the following vehicles: the MOC and the MOC cabs. Decent discount there. The B-11 Strike Force. This plane is pretty cool with that well-known sick gun everybody loves. The Kanjali. This is currently the best tank in the game, in my opinion, and a decent purchase at this price. Definitely try to get the trade price if you can, in combination with this discount. I think that's a good deal. The Chernobog as well. This vehicle has insane missiles, but it is an extremely large target with no armor protection. It has the same armor as a regular car off the street. One homing missile from an oppressor, for example, and you're dead instantly. Or let's say someone shoots you from far away with an explosive sniper, which isn't difficult because the Chernobog is so big. They shoot you a few times, then you're dead as well with an explosive sniper. So not really worth it in my opinion, unless you have some crazy cover and you're off the radar. I guess maybe that will kind of help you out a bit, but if somebody spots you with an explosive sniper, you're pretty much dead. The P996 Laser, also on discount. This is the same jet you can steal from the military base for free since day one of GTA Online. I don't see much of a reason to spend almost $4 million on it, even with this discount. I don't think it's worth it. The Ramp Buggy, also on discount. I'm sure most of you know this vehicle very well. Keep in mind that you need a vehicle cargo special vehicle warehouse in order to purchase it. And lastly on this website, we have the Hydra, the famous Hydra. This one is actually a pretty good deal in my opinion. If you don't have the Hydra already, I highly recommend taking advantage of this discount. And if we go to the Arena War website, our last vehicle on discount is the Scarab. This vehicle is not very useful in free mode. I don't really see a need to purchase it, especially since the Arena War upgrades are so expensive once you get it. So I'd hold off on that one if I were you. And that's it for vehicle discounts. Sadly, there are no Legendary Motorsport or Southern San Andreas website discounts, which is quite disappointing. But on the bright side again, that Emirates on the casino podium for free is pretty nice. Moving on to weapon discounts, we have 40% off all weapons in the game, which is ridiculous, and the Mark II weapons as well. So for those of you that only have a few guns here and there, you're holding off on buying some of them or getting the Mark II versions of your guns, now's the best time to do that. You're going to have the best chance at discounts at this point. Moving on to a Twitch Prime discounts for Twitch Prime members only. I'll leave instructions in the pinned comment on how to become a Twitch Prime member if you aren't one already. So the discounts for this week are 50% off the RC Bandito and 60% off the Rat Truck Arena conversion cost to make it the Sasquatch, which is the monster truck version of the Rat Truck. And of course, we have the usual extra 10% off the vehicles I previously mentioned. Again, this is for Twitch Prime members only. Moving on to the double money and bonus money stuff, we have double money and RP on the adversary mode Overtime Rumble. I don't think anyone plays this anymore, but I remember it being quite fun when it came out, and I hope a lot more people come back to it. I might look back into it again and play it a couple times. And lastly, of course, we have the RC Bandito time trial La Fuente Blanca. This week's normal time trial is Lake Vinewood Estate, which I believe is a brand new time trial, so that's nice. And this week's premium race is the Supercar Class Race Business Trip. I recommend either the Emerus, Krieger, or Devesta 8 for that race. It's mainly top speed with like 4 corners, so depending on the slipstream and all that and the cars you're racing, the Emerus or Krieger would be the better choice. But if you get one slipstream better in the Devesta 8, the Emerus and Krieger won't be able to catch up to you if there's only like 3 cars up front. So it's all messing around with the slipstream in the beginning. You got to be very quick with it, but personally, I usually use the Emerus for that one. Anyways, guys, hope this was helpful. Maybe there's a vehicle or casino penthouse you're interested in getting. This week is okay in my opinion, not the best, but again, at least we got that Emerus on the podium, which is awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.